All right, Aquarius, welcome to April. April 2023. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what's going on for you. This is your monthly reading. These are general readings, so just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You can switch around the energies, whatever makes sense for you. That is the purpose, what it means to you. Do yourself a favor and just kind of sit back and let it roll on over you. What is for me and what isn't for me? That's a really good exercise for strengthening your intuition, something we talk about a lot in Pathfinders. So if you're part of Pathfinders, you know that we talk about that. We talk about a lot of different things. If you want to jump on and join Pathfinders, there's a link in the description box below. Let's see where we're going today. Enchanted Fern Grotto, Refuge. Toadstools, growth, fire spirit, energy. Wow, refuge, growth, and energy. There might have been a little bit of a setback recently. Okay, it could have been like within the past year or something like that. But I feel like you're coming out of it. Okay, I feel like you have either sparked some kind of new connection with spirit or sparked some kind of tapped into some kind of energetic frequency. No, keep going. I like the growth piece here too. It does say to me that you don't have to be held back by an old paradigm that you were living under or an old assumption. It's almost like you're blowing through your old belief systems. They're all kind of crashing down. Okay. And new ones are going to take their place, which is really lovely. 8 of Pentacles, especially as it relates to your work or money. Moon, 2 of Cups, maybe as it relates to love. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? Love and money, I'm going to stop here for 1 second. Love and money are connected in the energy of Venus. Okay, so Venus energy is this beautiful, how do I feel loved? How do I give love? How do I feel stable? How do I feel comfortable? And things of that nature. So when we see the Empress come up, the divine feminine there, it's like allowing. This is an action energy though. Okay. Fire spirit's an action energy. So you may have been in this sense of receiving. This is a feminine energy here too of the moon. But let's see where we're going. 7 of Pentacles, the star. There you are, the Aquarian star. Aquarius, 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the 2 of Pentacles. So I feel like what you have been mooning about or what you have been kind of grinding on is a sense of inequality, a sense of that I'm not getting my just desserts, or I'm not getting what I'm worth. So some of you may be having a struggle with money, that money has gone like into a new place, kind of depleted. But I feel like you're just going, oh, wait a second, I'm just a click or two off of my manifesting frequency. And that is really cool because you're not going to just sit still about this and be like, okay, well, things are getting drained away from me. Money isn't doing as well, or I'm not doing as well with my financial stability. And, I feel like you're healing that. You're healing your relationship to money, healing your relationship to work, okay, and seeing what you have created as valuable. The skills and the talents that you have, these are all things that you can then take and use. You're not, you've created some assets in yourself. And I do feel like in the beginning here, this moon card, moon can represent the unconscious, what we don't know about, and the things that we're kind of bumping around in our subconscious have been blocking us from love and from further abundance. So Aquarius, I just feel like you're finally seeing things differently, finally kind of turning things around in your mind or in your heart or in your frequency. Some of you are going through another ascension kind of wave where you're not looking at resources the same. You're not looking at interpersonal relationships the same. Everything has kind of turned for you because of some tangible event. The 7 of Pentacles here makes me feel like it's something that's been coming for some time, that you are letting go of you are letting go of some belief systems that, or some feelings, or some hopes, desires, wishes, whatever, that really have held you back. Okay, it's sort of like wishing for, this is a weird, this is a weird thing to say, but wishing for, to be smaller, or wishing for something that's just going to be stable forever, and I never have to do anything, but I'll feel safe, right? Like wishing for that. But what's really being asked of you is growth and expansion. This toadstool's energy, it's like you can't stay in the refuge forever. You can't stay there. It's like, what is that metaphor about, boats are not meant to be sitting in the harbor, not meant to be, safely moored to a dock. They're meant to be out in the ocean. They're meant to be out sailing. They're meant to be out doing what they're doing. And that is inherently not as safe as sitting on the dock, but it's also not using your skills and talents to their highest and best good. I do feel like some of you have not been using your skills and talents for their best and highest good, possibly because you didn't know what the universe of opportunities were. So some of you are opening up to a new level of awareness. Some of you are moving up in your ascension process and healing this sense of being small. I feel like some of you are releasing some belief systems, or some kind of self-limiting beliefs that were implanted in you in childhood or a past life or whatever it is. And you're finally coming to this moment in time when it's your job right now to purge that, to overcome that, and see what you're really here to do. 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. I almost feel like there's a rebirth here, even though I'm not seeing the Death card or anything. And I feel like there's so much more. There's so many more opportunities than you even imagined. The Moon card, 8 of Pentacles underneath sort of started me off on this, especially when we have growth and energy here. Let me clarify more about the Moon. Okay, clarify about the Moon. This recent new moon in Aries could really be a turning point, okay? Tower, Knight of Swords, the World, wow, and the Hermit, oh yeah. So this is about opening up to your guides in a much more positive, forward-moving, healed, expansive kind of way. And I do think there's going to be some kind of, the 5 of Cups and the Knight of Swords makes me feel like you might be upset that this was what you were told, or this is what you believed all this time about your own capability. I feel like you're going to feel cheated. Okay? That I really can do so much better. I really can step into my spiritual gifts. I really can open up to channeling. I can open up to my mystical capabilities, whatever they are. Some people have a mystical capability for channeling, financial, well, not financial. Let's not focus on money. I feel like it's about resources. Okay, being able to easily attain resources and call them to you. It's really it really is about opening up this sixth sense, or this higher, some of you have taken my ascendant classes, or a part of my ascendant group. We are talking about the 8th and 9th chakras over your head, which are directly connected to spirit, directly connected to guides, to your higher self, all of these things. And your heart really starts the process. So if there has been some kind of broken heart, or some kind of break in your feelings, like you cut off your feelings, that's really cutting off your ability to channel, cutting off your ability to connect in those higher realms. And it may have kind of diminished your ability to create something for yourself in this 3D life. And I also feel like we're changing, Aquarius might be changing your values of what's important and what's not. And you might have always seen money is really important, but maybe now it's time spent with family, or maybe now it's freedom. And, it can't be, money isn't buying freedom anymore, or money isn't solving the same problems it used to, or there is some kind of break. And I do feel like, because Aquarius, we do have Pluto in your sign right now. And so there is big transformations, big changes. And some of you are really opening up to becoming shamans and mystics and healers. Okay. And I feel like we're healing our sense of self-value just as a collective, especially Aquarian collective. I see Virgo, I see Pisces, okay, and I see you, Aquarius. What you've put so much time and effort into may not be worth it at all. It's like someone who spent their whole life trying to build the big nest egg, or trying to build a huge amount of money, and then that money ceases to be valuable. It's like, oh, okay, well then what is going to be valuable? I do feel like it has to do with never-ending time, because time right now is the thing that we can't manufacture. Although when we're talking about timelines, I've had the experience, and you probably have too, of really jumped timelines and really seeing time as not the same as we did back in the 20th century, even, where we're seeing time as very linear. I almost feel like the gift here is, not only are you releasing or relinquishing or pushing off these old ideas of what was valuable, but now you're like, okay, then what is valuable? I feel like you might be on the forefront, especially because of your Aquarian energy with that Pluto, which is right here. We are then rushing towards a new kind of world. We're rushing towards a new kind of world. This is like, it's almost like things that were held secret, boom, are going to be shown, are going to come to light. I've said this for a really long time, right? The Tower, the Knight of Swords, the world, changing the world, and transmuting valuable information that was held down, or that was held like kind of like a beach ball underwater, right? And then all of a sudden, whoosh. A lot of beliefs we have about money, a lot of beliefs we have about what's okay for us, what's not okay for us, what is what am I wanting to create? Okay, I've got to go through it this way. This is a traditional way to go about building a life. I feel like a lot of those paradigms are getting cleared away. Okay, what do we think of as growth? What do we think of as valuable? Give me a card on the Four of Pentacles. I want to see what we're talking about here. Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Wands. Very interesting, because we have this fire spirit energy. Okay. The growth is coming from our enthusiasm, our inspiration, being inspired by each other. Instead of just having a bunch of money shoved in a mattress, it's sort of like, okay, well, what's really valuable is ideas and creativity. That is what's going to be shown. The fiery passion, the fire in the belly, the eureka, right? Tower moment, eureka. All right. What about Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles? Empress. Aha. Okay, there we go. Remember, I was talking about the Empress, about Venus, and about it's comprised of Taurus and Libra energy. Taurus is about anchoring. That's about the physicality. Libra is about the relationships. It's about what is our relationship to our financial stability, or what feels comfortable to us. I almost feel like, even though we've got this fire energy about taking action, right? The fire energy here, taking action, Two of Wands, it's a decision to kind of walk away from this Four of Pentacles where we're holding on for dear life. Instead, we value ideas, and you may have some really important ideas break through to you in April. Okay, some important ideas. And I almost feel like this, there's something here with this Nine of Swords that makes me feel like I've gotten out of a paradigm that I don't want to live in. And now I'm kind of getting a choice to do it, to go back to that paradigm. It looks pretty good to me. The Empress and the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Oh, do I want to go back into that? Do I want to focus on financial well-being if I'm being shown that really the currency is going to be in our ideas and creativity? And, I'm just getting the sense that April is really going to have a big impact in terms of what you think is valuable, what you think is meaningful, how you want to spend your time. Pentacles are also about spending time. Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Okay. We've got this 8 and 9 of Swords, which is still, there's still a lot to be uncovered. There's a lot to be shown. Some of you Aquarians are kind of leading the charge here with a change in how we value our relationships and how we value our work and how we value what we're doing on this planet. I almost feel like Aquarius, especially with the World card being right here, I feel like Aquarius is really going to be one of the leading purveyors of wisdom, all right, of wisdom. And, you know, this old dynamic of amassing money may no longer be the thing. And it's possible, because we do have this 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands, people are still doing it. People are still grinding away at work that isn't really supportive of them. It's definitely not supportive of their healing or of their health. And it's like this giant break. I feel like Aquarius, this is not really that much of a personal reading, but I feel like you are on the forefront of a very new paradigm that is going to be based in love and compassion. And it's also going to be based in how we, what we think is valuable and how we're going to spend our time moving forward. This is a massive shift. Okay. This is a massive shift. So I will continue on with this. If this really strikes a chord with you, come on along. There's a link below for an extended if you want to keep going with this. But right now, I'm definitely seeing that Aquarius is leading the charge of inspiration right now. You're up. All right. Link is below if you want to continue on. I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.